Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great conversion van value from Parkway RV Center. And folks, I'm about to sell you or show you today my own personal vehicle, one that I've had for a little over a year. And this is a 2002 Ford E150 Elks Automotive conversion van. It's a low top, and it's the Avenger series. Now, folks, I've had a lot of good times in this van. I bought this thing a little over a year ago when we found out we were adopting our daughter, and this is the van that brought her home from the hospital the day she was born, and got a lot of fond memories of it. And the only reason I'm selling it, folks, is because I've been looking for a very rare type of conversion van, and I've been looking for months for it, and I found it the other day. I had to go up to Virginia to buy it, and I can't keep two vans. So I'm going to sell this one and keep my new one. But let me tell you something, folks. This van mechanically is absolutely perfect. The man I got this from a little over a year ago was a 25-year plus naval, retired naval officer. And when I say, when he traded this in on a motorhome, this and another motorhome on a Class A, when the day he brought this in here, you could eat off the floors, and you still can. He kept this thing in amazing shape, and of course I'm very, very particular about how I keep my vehicles as well. So when I tell you, folks, this isn't just a normal 2002 Ford van. Firestone tires look almost like new. They were put on right before I got it. They've got maybe 10 or 12,000 miles on them. Knee deep in tread. I don't think you're going to have to worry about tires for a long time. Smooth, they're balanced out great. Things I've done to it in the past year, I had a new alternator put on it, and I don't use rebuilt Advanced Auto Parts or O'Reilly alternators. I always put brand new components in my personal vehicles. So I put the biggest alternator you could buy for this van, spent about $600. It's in there. About 3 months ago, I had this thing completely tuned up with all OEM Ford parts, including plugs, plug wires. Beginning of the summer, I had both front and rear air conditioner vacuum tested, leak tested, completely and conditioned, flushed out, and completely refilled with Freon. So it's got an air conditioner that will run you out. Other than that, folks, I mean, this thing has just been an immaculate van. I would not hesitate to jump in this van right now, just like it sits, and drive it anywhere in the country, just like it sits. I trust it that much. Got the alloy wheels, and of course, it's clean, folks. Got the hitch on the back, which I never towed anything with it. But if I'm not mistaken, it'll tow 5,000 pounds. I've got an extra fuel filter in here. I always carry one in all my vehicles. This sofa lays down, makes a bed. There's your return for your rear air. It works great. Got the things right here you can hang your clothes up on if you want to. I mean, nothing squeaks, rattles. Everything's smooth, tight. Like I said, folks, a heck of a van. Let's look inside. As we step inside, folks, I'm going to point out a few things on it. All the seats and carpet are all original. They look great. You know, this is a pretty expensive conversion back in the day. In fact, in 2003, this was about a $70-something thousand vehicle. This is all real wood. I mean, the headliner's perfect. Got a fold-down TV that works great. Got all the 3D LED lights that all work, and the side lights too. Up here in the front, air's ice cold, both airs, front and rear. 139,326. Don't let that scare you, folks. This van has got so much life left to it. I mean, it's ridiculously crazy. Like I said, folks, I trust this van over, I mean, mechanically, I think it's better than the one I paid 3 times as much for that has 50,000 miles. And this van, I think, is in better mechanical condition. It's got the power seat on the driver's side, CD player, all factory, it all works. Got a stereo back here, all real wood. This isn't that laminate stuff. Sofa in the back makes a little bed if you want it to. You can see all the LED lights. The headliner's perfect. Of course, me and my wife, neither one of us smoke, and the guy I got this from that has owned it for several years was not a smoker either, so no smoke, no pet odors. Like I said, the rear air is cold, all the lights work. I mean, this is a pretty van. All the day-night shades work like they're supposed to. You can make this a stealth camper if you would like. It's a great traveling vehicle, folks. And I originally bought this van, like I said, when we found out it was getting our daughter. And I figured, hey, this is a great vehicle, not to drive every day, but just to keep around the house and drive on Sundays when we didn't want to get the RV out just for a day trip. And just to go to parks or festivals or things like that. And you had plenty of room in here for her car seat, stroller, and all this other stuff that you need when you have a new baby. I like driving it so much on Sundays, I winded up driving it to work just about every day. And like I said, if I hadn't bought the one I have, this thing would last me for years and years and years if I hadn't found the one I've been looking for. And I'm still a little sentimental toward this one. So please don't be surprised if I take this thing off the market, if I just decide to keep it and just try to justify owning two vans. Even though I don't need two vans, but if I was ever going to do that with a vehicle, this would be the one to keep. Anyway, folks, a couple of things I've done to it. You know, we get out on Sundays and stuff and ride around and go places. And one thing I hate, for those of you who know me, you know I drink a lot of coffee. And I hate gas station coffee. I hate it with a passion. There's a certain brand of coffee that I like to drink, and that's what I stick with. And so what did I do? I put a coffee maker in here. And to operate that coffee maker, I have an 800-watt inverter, and I've got a remote switch on the dash that you can cut it on or off with, or you can cut it on or off back here, and it'll run this coffee maker just pretty as you please. Makes a great cup of coffee. And I'm leaving it in here. You know, you can take all that out if you want to, or if you've got something else to plug up. You'll appreciate that inverter, folks. That's an RV 800-watt inverter. And, of course, this coffee maker's, I bought it brand new. I brewed several cups of coffee through it, but it works great. And just carry a few bottles of water in here for your coffee maker and your coffee in a cup, and you're good to go. I know that's a silly thing, but that's just the way I am, folks. There's a certain brand of coffee I like, and I stick with that brand. And like I said, I hate gas station coffee. And I guess that goes back to the days I used to transport RVs and stop and fuel up and get that truck stop and gas station coffee. I just got burned out on it. So definitely great if you like to carry your own coffee. And neat little feature. Got RCA hookups right here, and they do work in case you want to hook up a video game system or something like that in here, or a Blu-ray player. And there's also more hookups underneath the passenger seat if you want to hook an additional device up. It's got a factory inverter that you can plug into right here as well, right here, and it does work. Now, it's not a real big one. It's maybe 100 watts, if even that much. And it cuts on and off with the key, of course, so you don't have to worry about running your battery down. And that's why I put that remote switch for this other inverter on the dash too, so you don't have to worry about running it down as well. And everything's professionally wired up, right gauge wire, all that stuff. Don't worry about that. That's all included with it. Gosh, folks, it's a 5.4 liter Ford V8. Great motor, 300 horsepower. This fan's got plenty of power. It can tow 5,000 pounds. I've never towed with it, but it can if you want to. Just a neat van. You know, you can use this to make you a little stealth camper van out of. You can use it for a great traveling van. I drove this van to Florida a couple times and all over the southeast. festivals. Me and my wife, we get out on Sundays, go to all the festivals. You know, we usually within a couple hour drive of us, and this is what we drove, and more. I mean, you can see, folks, the headliner, and I don't know how well it shows on video, is absolutely perfect. I mean, it's just a neat van. It really is. And I know it may be a little old for some of you, but I'm going to tell you, once you get used to driving one of these vans every day, it's hard to go to anything else. And this has got so much more practical than a full-size SUV. So much more practical. Like you use it for traveling. You can use it like we did, just to get out on Sundays, have day trips in. Gosh, what else about it can I tell you? I mean, it's a great van. I know the mechanical condition and everything's absolutely perfect. The inside is clean. You know, there may be a couple of stains on the back seat where my daughter's car seat was, that she might have spilt a bottle. Not bad, but just one or two little bitty marks. And I'll try to steam clean those off for you. Don't worry about that. Anyway, folks, this van is $69.95. Great van. I paid more than that for it, but I've used it for a year, so I can lose a little money on it. It's no big deal. I would not hesitate to drive this van anywhere. The oil change is good. Like I said, all the maintenance has been done like it's supposed to. Tires rotated and balanced every other oil change. I mean, I'm very, very particular about my own vehicles. Kept it in the garage. That's why I like a low top van over a high top, because I can put it in my garage. And plus you can get them in most parking garages too. That's another nice feature. Sometimes an issue you run into with high top vans. If you're looking for one of these vans, folks, they don't come any finer than this for this price. I can guarantee you that. If you're interested, give us a call at 706-965-7929. And you can also email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Or if you want to email me direct, folks, it's Bo, B-O, at parkwayrvcenter.com. I'll tell you anything you want to know about this van. Like I said, you want to fly in, drive this thing anywhere in the United States, it'll do it with ease and with comfort. Got a great ride and drive, folks. Transmission's perfect. I mean, I really can't tell you anything that's wrong with this van, because I've made sure that everything's perfect. Or at least as perfect as you can get on a 16, 17-year-old vehicle. And this is a great vehicle if you just want something like I originally bought it for, just to drive around on weekends, to go to festivals, to haul the kids around. Kids are into soccer or softball, football, whatever. You've got room for all their equipment in the back. Plenty of room in here for your kids and their friends if they bring friends with them. You know, you can take that couch out, put you a little bed in there, and a stationary bed, have your little stealth camper. This thing can idle all day long, even in the hottest day, and keep the air cold, and it won't get hot. So anyway, folks, any questions, call us, email us, 706-965-7929. I'm telling you, folks, once you go with a van, you'll never go back. They're not hard to drive either. I promise you. People get intimidated by the size of these vans, and I laugh at them, because I was 16 years old on the lot driving 40-foot motorhomes. This thing right here is like a normal person that hasn't been around RVs driving a Toyota Prius or something. But it's a great van. It's going to make somebody a very dependable, very reliable vehicle that, be honest with you, that it's probably one that I'm really going to regret selling. But like I said, I can't justify owning two vans. I wish I could, but I can't. Some trade-ins are considered. Now, keep in mind, folks, we are an RV dealer, and I'm selling this through the dealership. So I don't have financing available for automobiles like this van. So you'll have to go to your own bank or credit union, get a loan if you're in need to finance it. You can get a personal loan, you can get a loan on the van, whichever one works better for you. This van's paid for. I paid cash for it, titles in-house, so don't worry about a payoff or anything like that. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. 2002 Ford Elks Automotive, Avenger van, my personal van. I don't sell my personal vehicles very often, and I get pretty attached to them, especially this one. So anyway, if you have any questions, give us a call. Drop us an email, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com, or you can email me direct at bo@parkwayrvcenter.com. I'm going to put this on my website. I'm going to put it on Auto Trader, Craigslist, and it's not going to last long. It won't last long at all, folks. First person that is looking for a van like this, that sets foot in it and drives it, they're going to buy it. I can personally guarantee you that. You will not find anything wrong with this van, the running and driving. It's just like I said, it's that kind of van, that kind of history. Spotless Carfax, no accident history, no recalls, no odometer rollback, none of that nonsense. I mean, it's about as perfect as you're going to find this age vehicle to be in. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. We also offer nationwide delivery as well. And if you want to fly in to pick this van up, we'll pick you up for free at Chattanooga, Tennessee airport. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you soon in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.